And hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. There we go, baby. Hope that everybody's doing well today. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Not a whole lot to announce for today. This will probably be the last stream before May, honestly. Like May will be about the next time we stream, unfortunately. So, sorry, there will be a little bit of a hiatus, but if you want to look down in the description on the Twitch channel or the About section of the Twitch channel, you'll see 4 other streams you can go check out, which I really encourage you to if you don't already. Oh, hi. Hello. And so, what do we have going on? So we just got done with that absolutely terrible game, or that terrible scenario. And now we have a convoy interdiction that is waiting for us. An enemy convoy is on the move, and your orders are simple. Hit them hard and stop at least 50% of their forces from reaching the far edge of the engagement zone. This is a direct strike, not a prolonged engagement. Destroy and cripple the convoy units with no regard for salvage or escort interference. Speed and overwhelming firepower are your greatest assets. There is no need to concern yourself with minimizing damage or securing the spoils. We do not have the luxury of holding the field, and the enemy reinforcements will arrive quickly. Do not waste time engaging the escort forces unless necessary. Focus all efforts on neutralizing the convoy itself. Once the job is done, withdraw immediately. No distractions, no delays, no mercy. Execute the raid, cripple their supply line, and get out before the enemy can mount a counterattack. Well, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Youngster, what's up? Yeah, the cat. Actually, I think the cat doesn't care. The cat is completely over everything. Hold on, stand by. Half a second. One of my thingamabobbers ain't working, so kapow. Let's see here. There we go. Kerpow. There we go. Youngster, I hope you're doing well. Uki, I hope you're also doing well. Let's see here. What to do? Who do we have that we can send out there? So Astra and Bravo are currently engaged. Probably I think in terms of just making the magic happen, I mean, honestly, I think potentially bringing Tango, and then, oh, I just remembered I forgot a setting. There we go. Oh, forgot another setting. I think I just bring Alpha Lance and see what happens. And if I need to bring somebody else, I can, but we'll start off with Alpha Lance. What did that do for us? Oh, this is really overkill. How much of the convoy do we have to kill? 50%? Okay. That should not take very long. I am suddenly very not worried. So very not worried. Unomaste. Are all my folks still out there? No, they all came home, which means it's time for us to repair some things. That poor crusader. Hmm. Apparently the Griffin was just salvage. My bad. All right. Well, I guess it's time for us to do this. Let's see if we can get rid of Dust On. There we go. Commence. Not going to salvage anything. Continue forth. Okay. Okay. So we have to destroy 3 things. We have to destroy a loader mech, a prime mover, and a battle mech recovery vehicle. I'm hoping we can do that. I don't think it'll be hard though. Oh, that's what I've messed up. Display. There we go. And player list. Hide and hide. Okay, well. Did okay on the initiatives. I'm not familiar with the Maelstrom. Oh, that's why I'm not familiar with the Maelstrom. Got it. Well, actually, don't do that. No, no. I more want to do something like that. Are they going to put all of their vehicles over here as well? Did you guys see that in the so if you missed it, if somehow you missed it, CGL just released their core rule set changes that they're going to be implementing based off of everything from the playtests. And one thing that they're not implementing, that I'm not that surprised about, honestly, but it's interesting, is they are not going to be implementing the side hit table changes that they were testing out. Yeah, but the majority of it they are implementing from the playtests, which I think is actually really cool. Okay. I also need to do isometric and possible moves. Should be good. Yeah, I mean, those are both also very good things. It's gonna change a whole bunch of things, and I think that there are going to be some very upset people especially if you've got those. I don't know a nice way to say this, but uh, crusty old people who don't like change. Like, I just think that some people are going to be a little unhappy, which they can get over it. Ah, yes, grognard. Grognard. That is absolutely the term. Thank you. I I would like to say I'm not like those. I'm I can understand where they are coming from. I don't always agree with them, but I can definitely understand where they're coming from. Especially when you get used to something. But could you imagine how mad they would have been if they would have gotten rid of the side hit table? They spent all of that time memorizing that hit table, and then it was all for nothing. Nothing. They can never, no longer display their dominance through their knowledge of a side hit table. That only changed, what, 12 years, 15 years ago? Didn't that stuff get implemented like 15 years ago? Or 25? Yeah, it's fine. It's a recent change, though. It is a very, very recent change. I don't know. What do I shoot at? Well, it's there. Might as well shoot it. I haven't even bothered to look at the Ill Clan stuff. And it actually, it's probably the one thing I don't like the most about the new starter packs and everything else is that they are hard pushing all the Ill Clan stuff because all of the majority of the starting mechs and things like that all come from the Ill Clan stuff. Well, the Prime Mover shot the Orion with 3 Deadfire SRMs, doing 3 to the center torso, 3 to the right leg, 3 to the left leg. Quick draw into the Ostrak hits with 6 LRMs, doing a total of 6 to the left arm. The enemy Archer misses everything. Our Marauder puts a PPC into the left torso of the Power Man, and then the LB-10X into the right arm, but missed with everything else, unfortunately. Kerensky put a PPC into the front of the Prime Mover, and an SRM hit with 3 missiles, doing 2 to the front, 2 to the left side, and 2 more to the left side. Then a Gauss rifle hit the turret down to 9 armor. Medium laser went into the front as well, down to 13 armor, and a medium laser into the turret, going down to 4 armor. Maelstrom put a PPC into the Brutus front. Then ER large into the left side. Our Brutus put a couple of PPCs into the HBRV, destroying it. And then the Ostrak even more destroyed the HBRV. Unfortunately, the one thing that we destroyed is the one thing that. Yeah, I mean, okay. So in fairness, complaining about the clans. So I was started with almost like a prejudice against the clans because my brother never played with them and he just complained about the stuff for as long as I played, and so I was like, I'm gonna echo the thing I have heard. Everybody stay standing. Shoot, I was hoping we could be done this round. um, but then I actually started playing with it. I was like, well, but is it that bad? Is it really? I don't think so. I think it's fine. I think that I just have to get used to it. But Battletech is definitely one of those things where you just kind of gradually add things along the way. So I have not looked at Dark Ages at all. Honestly, I mean, like I said before, it's only very recently that I've started playing with um, anything outside of the Succession Wars. And so for me, if it's not Succession Wars and it's not the beginning of Clan, I am completely lost in the sauce. Like I'll see people talking on the Discord channel about plasma cannons and things like that. I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Sure, sure, why not? Well, hopefully we can just mess up the prime mover and we're not going to mess up the power man, but that's okay. Good evening, McGibb. How are you? I have heard about Rogue Tech and I looked at it once, but I don't remember anything about it, unfortunately. Now, I know that I actually have one of the people who started watching my YouTube videos recently mentioned they were coming from Rogue Tech. Okay, well, the Brutus absolutely massacred the Prime Mover and it went boom. The Orion just added insult to injury and put more holes into the Prime Mover. The Archer missed. Quick Draw did hit with a single SRM, doing some damage to the right arm of the Marauder. The Ostrock just did really bad things to that poor little power man. And then the engine exploded. The Marauder also put more holes into the wreckage. The Maelstrom put an ER large in the left torso of the Ostrock and a medium pulse into the left leg, medium pulse into the left torso, and a small laser into the center torso. The Ostrock took 20 damage but stays standing after rolling a 7. Hey, what's going on, Power? I hope you're doing well. Hey, I'm not an old man yelling at the cloud right now. I am just expressing my ignorance in a lot of the eras. My only disgruntlement was with CGL pushing Ill Clan, which I get it. They're needing to sell more about it. But if you're a brand new player coming in to Battletech, I mean, just start somebody out nice and easy with a nice little softball. Just here's oh, I need to say victory / victory. Uh with the Succession Wars because you know, okay, fair. Ah, yeah. I have heard of AW. Oh no, why didn't you end? Oh, I must have been a little late. Oh well. Don't do that. I mean, honestly, do I have to sprint that way? Yeah, whatever. Can you flee? Yes, do that. I mean, what is the average age of the Battletech player? Ooh, don't do that. There we go. A Flame Singer, welcome. So good to see you. But I mean, in fairness, so it takes forever for the Inner Sphere to duplicate the technology because the Inner Sphere had just spent the last like 150 years or more, actually way longer than that, because Succession War started in what, like 2850 ish. Like they had spent the last 300 years just blowing each other up and kicking everything down. Yeah, and just like using old equipment over and over and barely knowing how to keep it up. And then suddenly somebody shows up with superior technology and able to actually like field new equipment. And then you have a thing that looks like a pulse cannon in front of you that you've only heard of, but this one looks different. And you're just going, I I don't know. I don't know how do. That's how I imagine it and why it would take so long. Yeah. That too. Praise Blake. The Marauder does some things to the Maelstrom, and the Quick Draw shoots the Awesome with a medium laser, misses with everything else. The Maelstrom hits with an large laser into the Awesome. The Orion also shoots the Maelstrom just a little bit. And the Quick Draw explodes because the Awesome does awesome things. Well, that's adorable. And then the Maelstrom fell down. Skip that. And done. No, yes, we can save. All right, well, we achieved our objectives. We took a little bit of damage, and that was it. No, I don't control the field. Next, and very well. Cool beans. With that, it is time. No, we need to get some more folks back, and then let's go forward a day. What happens? Okay, Alpha Lance came home, Ground Recon came home. All that stuff happened. Very well. So let's repair Alpha Lance. Oh, the other thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on Blob Cruise. I talked to Psycho, and Psycho said that there should be no problems in turning on Blob Cruise in the middle of a mission. So we are just going to do that. Ta-da! Okay, good. Oh, wow. That's a lot more busy on the bottom. With that, I think... Ah, yes, fill with temp crew. Not that you would ever know anything about that. But hey, that's why we test these things, right? Oh no, I forgot to copy over my things. Oh well, it's fine. They'll be there next time. There we go. What did I miss? How am I out of cockpits? I'm out of cockpits again. I'm really yeah. Oh no, custom ranks should still be there. Yeah, custom ranks are still there. Because I think it's tied into the save now. No, like all the fluff. I forgot to move all the fluff over. And with that, the other thing should be... So I should be able to use things like the Behemoth and the Manticore now. So let's grab our vehicle crews. Why are you in a mash truck? Explain to me why you are in a mash truck. That doesn't make any sense. Get out of the Battletech recovery vehicle. That makes no sense. Sign, none. And then same thing with you. Makes no sense. Here we go. I also have a custom user data directory, but the only thing that doesn't come over when I use that is this, my custom little symbol thingy dealio there. Okay. Now then. So we should be able to... Oh. Hold on one sec. I wonder if I have to wait a day. I'm going to wait one day. There we go. Oh, yep. Definitely just had to wait a day. So now we've got some temporary soldiers. We've got some temporary ground crews. All that fun stuff. Nice. Nice. All right. And you assign as a driver to the Behemoth. We can assign as a driver to the Manticore. And for both of these, youngster, you're going to be in a Behemoth for a little while until your Demolisher is done. Just so you know. Okay. we will advance one more day, and that should fill those, and it does. Good deal. And both of these, sign, billion, alpha, alpha, armor, armor. Very well. Very well. You're going to be out of the fight for a hot minute. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and assault a hostile mech base or hostile tank base. Confirm. Let's bring along our foot platoon and our battle armor. Actually, just the battle armor. I think I know what I was doing wrong with the battle armor now, but I'm not 100% sure. When is the fight? The fight is tomorrow. So, a hidden enemy control facility has been identified for destruction. This installation is too valuable to remain in enemy hands, and its defenders must be eliminated to ensure it is no longer operational. Your mission is to destroy at least 75% of the defending forces. This is not an occupation. This is an eradication. The priority is destruction, not capture. Do not concern yourself with securing the facility. The enemy will fight to protect the installation, but their defenses will crumble under sustained pressure. Crush their forces, level their defenses, and ensure that when the battle is over, the facility is of no use to anyone. The victor will control the battlefield at the end of the engagement. If the facility remains salvageable after the assault, we will destroy it. The enemy will be left with nothing but ruins. Execute with overwhelming force and leave no doubt who owns the battlefield. Great. 75% of the Op 4 tank garrison and the mech commander. So, mech commander is 1. They're in a flash ban. The Op 4, they're bringing a guillotine, Phoenix Hawk, SRM carrier, Locust, and a Patton. Ooh, I wouldn't mind a Patton. And the tank garrison is an LRM carrier, a Typhoon urban assault vehicle, a demolisher, and a partisan. Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to destroy 8. We have to destroy 8 of them. It's slightly annoying, but okay, fine. Who am I to judge? And we should... We're going to bring friends. I think that's going to be the safe thing, is bringing friends. So we will add Charlie Lance. What are you? You're a maneuver. So we'll throw Charlie Lance in there. There's that, and should be fine. But if I commit these dudes, try that. All right, everybody succeeded on their roles. This is great. We are down to 2 support points, so that's less than ideal, but we will maybe survive. So that's actually what I do, is I have a communal user data directory, but since I update every time I stream, I just have to remember to assign it. And the unit icons, you have to put in one specific directory, or you have to tell it to go look for it specifically. Only that, though, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. I normally don't forget, and I just forgot this time. Well, let's advance a day. And then here we go. Defense drop. Is 10 going to be enough? let's risk it and we'll bring both. That will definitely be enough time. Confirm. Okay. Okay, let's see where those turrets end up. I mean, that's just so fun that the turrets can end up in completely different places now. So much fun. Oh, that's a very scary vehicle, isn't it? So overall, keep your distance. Uh, correct. It does not have case. None. Yeah, no. I like to live on the wild side, but also I'm playing with the playtest set one rules. So if it gets ammo racked, then hopefully it won't be quite as bad. Yes, I could definitely see that being absolutely terrifying. The vehicles, I'm still learning a lot about the vehicles. I love vehicles. They bring me a lot of joy. But they also are something I haven't used a ton. Yeah. Got it. Something like this. I think I forgot to put. Oh no, we've got some bombs, so it's not the end of the world. You just gotta punt it a little bit. I have actually never seen any of Tex's videos. This might shock you, but I don't watch YouTube videos all day long. I know. I'm sorry. I just don't. I know. I know. I'm sorry. I will try to make up for it one day in the future. I don't know when that one day will be, but one day, perhaps. Maybe there. Oh dear. Is this a video I have to watch now? All right. What do you think? Is Applesauce actually going to do a better job this time around, or is she just going to get wrecked like she did last time? So we've got a Demolish or a Patton. We've got a Demolisher. Got the LRM carrier and a Partisan. Really, the big thing is just making sure the Demolisher doesn't get close to us. Oh, good deal. Okay, now what to do from here? I think the choice is obvious. What altitude are you at? You are at an altitude of 5. Well, that's fine. And then fly off. Okay, I will have to take a look at that. Let's see here. Well, let's just do that and see what happens. It is very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Because what I really wanted to do is I wanted to turn and get the Phoenix Hawk and just drop all of the bombs on the Phoenix Hawk, but I couldn't. I couldn't get it. So instead, I'm just gonna kill the low hanging fruit and just demolish a nice little LRM and call it a day. Oh, you're good. Give me actually, if you look at the announcements on the MekHQ page, otherwise, this is probably gonna pop up right in front of me. There we go. Let's see here. Derba 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 derp. There we go. can find it here. And so the ammo detonations are actually based off of playtest package 1. Which you can use in MegaMek right now. There it is. And this was the most controversial one of all of them. So this is playtest package 1. And if you're wanting to use it, it's going to be a little bit before the devs are able to implement the changes that were just laid out by CGL. Like, it's not going to happen tomorrow. But if you want to use the playtest 1 rules, then you simply go to your MegaMek options. Under basic options, you scroll down until you see the playtest packages. So playtest package 1, survivability, playtest 2, mobility, playtest 3, gear, things like that. And then you just select the one that you want, and voila, you're off to the races. So like me, I like playing with playtest package 1 and 2 because I really like the changes that they have. But definitely don't have to. You do you. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? 11s, 13s, absolute garbage. That's what we have. We have garbage. Well, we'll give it a whirl. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I wish they would have kept skidding for vehicles. I could definitely see getting rid of skidding for mechs, but I wish they would have kept it for vehicles, honestly. Yes, still in long range. That's awesome. Okay. Boom. Yeah, no more bowling for locusts. It would also be nice if they would implement it as like an optional rule, because there are a lot of other things that are optional rules. You can just have it as an optional rule. But what do I know? They didn't ask my opinion. I was telling my brother about the ammo explosion changes yesterday, and he was losing his mind in a good way, I think. Maybe, possibly. You never know. Okay, don't need any swarms. And then we just need to focus down the demolisher. Okay. And for you, okay. Oh, that's a bummer. I never realized that. So you have to, huh? So it calculates everything based on your final altitude, not based on the altitude that you were at when you did the flyover. That's interesting. I never noticed that. Well, I'm not going to drop my bomb for no, that's not happening. Which means the same thing's probably going to happen with you. Ooh, AC-20 for 4 or bombs? I think I'll just do the AC-20, honestly. Yes. Always like ammo explosion rules. The new ones. There is very little that is more frustrating than rolling up with your fancy new mech and round one you get wrecked by a golden BB. Okay, do I hit the Patton or do I hit the Demolisher? I think I hit the Demolisher. You know, I'd love to be able to salvage these vehicles. Aerospace equals dark magic. It does. I don't really know what I'm doing with aerospace. I just click on the screen a few times and hope that it works the way it's supposed to, or it does something. It's kind of what I do. And then I hope that nobody comes along later and makes fun of me. Well, just do that. Then we could do some AC-10s. Oh, it's caseless. Nice. Okay. Wasn't even paying attention what was loaded. I know. I've been told to do that before. But for some reason, I have a hard time finding the time. And it's so challenging. I don't know why. Work gets in the way of all of my hobbies, and I don't appreciate it. Well, the Patton shot an AC-10 into the Behemoth's turret, then landed 3 LRMs, doing 3 damage to the front. Crusader misses. Awesome firing at the Typhoon. Hits with an ERPPC into the rear. He missed with an ERPPC, then puts another PPC into the turret. Our Battle Armor missed with the Flamer. One of our Orions misses with everything. The Partisan fired at the Mech Buster, hit with an AC-5 into the right wing. AC-5 goes into the left wing, and AC-5 goes into the right wing. Not very nice at all. The Bombard gun emplacement drops some mortars on the Behemoth. 6 shells hit, doing 2, 4, 6 to the front, 2 to the turret, 2 to the left side, and 2 more to the front. Missed with the other rounds. Longbow missed the first LRM-20, lands the other LRM-20 with 6 missiles, doing 5 to the turret, 1 to the right side. Another LRM hits, doing 1 to the right side, damaging the motive system, and 3 more missiles hit, doing 3 to the rear. The Ostrak hits with an ER large into the front of the Demolisher, another ER large into the left side, immobilizing the Demolisher. Then a medium laser hits the front. The Locust misses the Battle Armor, which is nice. Demolisher misses the Brutus. Our Marauder, firing at the Demolisher, hits with the PPC into the front, PPC to the turret, LB-10X into the front, misses with the medium pulse. Flashman into the Behemoth, hits with a large laser into the front. The Mech Buster missed with the AC-20, needs a 4, rolls a 3, of course. Manicore, let's see here, hits with 6 dead fires, doing against the enemy Demolisher, doing 5 to the turret, another 5 to the turret, 2 to the front. SRM hits with 4 missiles, doing 2 to the front, 2 to the right side, 2 to the right side, and 2 more to the turret. And PPC goes into the right side. Other Orion puts a Gauss rifle into the Demolisher. Is that all I fired? Oh, yeah, that's all I fired. Into the right side of the Demolisher. Behemoth hits with 2 dead fires into the Flashman, doing 2 to the right leg. 1 more dead fire does 2 to the left leg. Yeah. Then another dead fire goes into the right leg, and AC-10 hits the left leg. Another Kerensky puts medium laser into the Demolisher's front, and a snub nose into the left side, and a gauze rifle goes straight through the front, destroying the demolisher. The Brutus hits with an SRM into the front of the Patton, immobilizing the Patton, and a PPC goes into the front, down to 44 armor there. Then me and Blaze Turret misses the Crusader. That should be fine. So let's go ahead and close the distance a little bit here. Sure, why not? We can risk it. Yeah, we'll risk it. Nope, shouldn't have risked it. That was a bad idea. Well, I guess we're flying off the map. It's an interesting choice for the Flash Man. Yeah, I'll be back in a couple turns. Maybe this battle will be over by then. That'd be nice. That should be fine. Okay, with that, let's just keep moving. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Hmm. Let's take a look here. Oh, nope. Yes, that's the right thing. All right, so we've got 2 intervening light woods. Not terrible. Can probably make that magic happen. Should be fine. So the Ostrak needed a 5, rolled a 4, fell, did some damage. Would have taken damage to the head, but re-rolled it with edge. So should be okay. Allegedly, anyways. Okay. Honestly, the Patton's going to get dealt with. So we will try to deal with the LRM carrier, hopefully. Let's go ahead and switch to swarms, since you're sitting right next to, you know, a little LRM carrier. Okay, hopefully we can get the patent out this turn. That would be mostest idealist. And then also, hopefully we can kind of deal with the flashman a little. All right. Well, I think that the Crusader might be about to have a slightly bad day, which is not what I was hoping for. That's okay. Actually, snub nose, nope, and nope. Well, actually, yeah, why not? Go for the SRM carrier. For the mana core, you're talking 8s. Okay. I can roll with an 8. And then keep on working on the Flashman. That would be great. Uh, you know, the Crusader will be fine. They'll be just fine. Don't worry about the Crusader. I'll worry about the Crusader. You worry about the fighters. Okay? Just we'll leave it at that. How about that? Well, the LRM carrier had a bad day because the Marauder put both the PPCs and the LB10X into it, and the LRM carrier went bye-bye. The Partisan fired at the Behemoth, putting an AC5 into the left side, AC5 into the front, but missed the other two AC5s. Flashman against the Orion hits with the medium laser to the right torso. Longbow hits with 12 swarms against the Partisan, doing 5 to the front, 5 to the turret, 2 to the left side. Then another 12 swarms hit, doing 5 to the turret, 5 to the front, and 2 to the turret. LRM5 hits with 3 missiles, doing 3 to the front, and another 3 missiles hit, going into the front, doing heavy damage, causing it to go very slowly. The Flamers missed. One of our Orions against the Patton hits with the medium blazer into the rear, medium blazer into the right side. SRM4 hits with a single dead fire, doing 3 to the right side. SRM carrier hits with 2 missiles, doing against the longbow, doing 2 to the left arm and 2 to the left torso. Then another 4 missiles hit, doing 2 to the right arm, 2 to the center torso, 2 to the left leg, and 2 to the left torso. Phoenix Hawk firing at the Crusader hits with a large laser into the right arm, medium laser into the left leg. Korinsky against the Flashman hit with a medium laser into the right arm, a PPC into the center torso, but missed with everything else, unfortunately. Brutus into the Patton hits with 3 SRMs, doing 2 to the turret, 2 to the front, and 2 to the right side. Another 3 SRMs hit, doing 2 to the right side, 2 to the turret, 2 to the right side. 1 SRM hits, doing 2 to the right side. PPC goes into the right side. Another PPC into the right side. It's down to 8 armor. The Blaze turret hits the Crusader with its blazer, hitting the right arm. It's down to 0 armor now. That's not good. Then hits with some Inferno missiles against our battle armor, killing Trooper number 1 We are down to 3 troopers. That's not good. And then 4 SRMs hit, also taking down some more armor. That's super not good. The Patton puts an AC-10 into the front of the Behemoth. Our machine gunners absolutely hit the bombard turret, doing a whole lot of nothing. You do you, buddy. You do you. Whatever brings you joy. But if you want that as collateral for later, then yeah, you should probably go back and do that. The Crusader puts a medium pulse into the left torso of the Phoenix Hawk, medium pulse into the left arm, medium pulse into the left arm, but missed with everything else. Another Kerensky firing at the SRM carrier, misses with everything. Manticore firing at the Flashman, hits with 8 deadfire LRMs, doing 5 to the right torso rear, 5 to the left leg, 5 to the left arm, 1 to the left arm, miss with the PPC. Awesome. Miss with both PPCs against the Typhoon. Guillotine firing against Crusader only hits with a medium laser, going into the right arm, critting on the shoulder, unfortunately. Behemoth firing at the Flashman, hits with a single dead fire into the left leg. 3 more dead fires hit, doing a total of 6 to the left torso or rear. 3 more hit, doing 5 to the right torso or rear, 1 to the center torso or rear. Missed with everything else. The Crusader took 20 damage, needs a 5, rolls a 10. The Flashman took 40 damage, needs a 7, rolls a 5. Goes down to the left side, doing a total of 6 to the left leg, and the pilot avoids any damage. And we kick. Well, we kicked the left leg of the Phoenix Hawk. It's down to 2 armor. It was kicked and missed a kick, but it stays standing. Well, the Phoenix Hawk is up to 10 heat. Everybody else is doing okay, or at least okay adjacent. We rolled decently, fortunately. I'm kind of surprised that Patton is still alive. That thing is beefy. Ooh. Do not get close to the SRM carrier. No, 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 no. Don't do that. That is a very bad idea. Well, again, if the flashbang is just going to like give me their back, okay, I'll take it. Let's see. Got to make sure we're still at long range for the Typhoon. That should work. the Phoenix Hawk run or did it jump? It jumped. Okay. All right, time to stop playing around with this patent. Right. And when I say stop messing around, I do mean still we need to shoot the Flashman a bunch. So there's that. Yeah, we should be smart. Should be smart and shoot the SRM carrier just in case. There we go. And then for you, just, I don't know, try to roast a locust until we can go down and into the building. I think we skip because you should be inside the building. Okay, I'm going to skip this round. I'm still learning how this whole infantry stuff works, but I have been assured that it does in fact work. And then we shoot the partisan. Well, the Marauder firing at the patent put a PPC into the front and a medium pulse into the right side, PPC into the left side, and a medium pulse into the left side. Very much not where I wanted it to go, but that's okay. The longbow fired the SRM carrier, lands 12 missiles, doing 5 to the right side and 5 more to the rear and 2 more to the right side. And it immobilized the SRM carrier. Then we hit with 3 LRMs, doing 3 to the right side, and 3 more LRMs, doing 3 more to the right side. It's down to 1 armor there. The medium blaster at the Crusader missed, thankfully. One of our Orions, Applesauce, gets an AC-10 into the Flashman center torso. It's down to 5 armor. The Locust firing at our battle armor misses. Flashman firing at the Marauder puts a medium laser into the right leg and a medium laser to the right leg and a medium laser to the right arm. Bombard turret lands some more rounds on the Behemoth, immobilizing the Behemoth. So the Behemoth is now a giant roadblock. One of our Kerenskys firing at the SRM put a medium laser into the right side and puts a Gauss rifle straight through the rear, destroying the SRM carrier. Goodbye. SRM carrier shoots a whole bunch of SRMs, hits with 3 of them into the Kerensky, doing 2 to the left torso and 4 to the left arm, then hits with 4 more, doing 2 to the left arm, 2 to the right torso, 2 to the right leg, and 2 to the left leg, and 5 more hit, doing 2 to the right arm, 6 to the left torso, and 2 to the left arm, 2 more hit, doing 3 to the right leg, and 3 to the left torso, and that's about it. Our other Kerensky against the Flashman hits with the medium laser into the left torso rear, critting on a medium laser and 2 heat sinks, and a medium laser hits the left leg. PPC goes into the right torso rear. SRM hits with 2 missiles, doing 2 to the right torso rear, 2 to the right arm. Gauss rifle destroys the right torso rear, blowing off the right arm, transferring 11 to the center torso rear. Manicore firing at the patent. destroys the engine with his medium laser going into the right side. Then the SRM hits with 4 missiles, doing 2 to the rear, 2 to the turret, 2 more to the turret, and 2 to the right side, down to 2 internal structure. Then finally, lastly, the PPC goes through the right side, destroying the Patton, finally. Then the Ostrak destroys the already dead Patton. The battle armor gets the Locust missed. The Guillotine misses. The enemy partisan firing at the Brutus misses with everything. Our Crusader firing at the Phoenix Hawk hits with a medium pulse laser to the left torso and misses with everything else. Behemoth firing at the Flashman hits with 3 Deadfire LRMs, doing 5 to the center torso and missing, and the rest is absorbed. 1 more hits, doing 2 to the left torso. 3 more hit, doing a total of 1 to the left arm due to cover. The AC-10 goes into the right torso, which transfers to the center torso. Then another AC-10 hits, but it's absorbed by the building. Awesome, firing with the Typhoon. Hits with 1, 2 of the PPCs, both of them going into the rear. It's down to 2 armor, and it's got moderate motive damage. Brutus firing at the Partisan causes the Partisan to explode. Goodbye. Phoenix Hawk misses. Typhoon misses. So the Flashman took 60 damage, needs an 8, rolls a 6, falls down, doing 5 to the right leg, 1 to the center torso, critting on the gyro. And the Kerensky took 20 damage, needs a 5, rolls a 9, stays standing this time around. Let's see if they need a hand. Just give them a good kick. Make sure they're awake. Our Kerensky kicks the Flashman in the right leg. It's down to 1 armor. Crusader misses. Phoenix Hawk kicks the Crusader in the right leg, doing 9 damage. The Crusader does manage to stay standing, though, after being kicked and missing a kick. Huh. Okay, that's frustrating. That is very frustrating. Just looking at something else really quick here. Okay. Well then, so the turn order, we are doing pretty well, actually. What came back? One of our mech busters is home. Good deal. Let's see what we can do. Let's fly at altitude 5. You just hang out there. I don't foresee that Flashman actually really getting up. And I was correct. All right. And for this stuff, should be able to go down and move into the turret allegedly. Mayhaps. So the Typhoon. Honestly, just chill. Chill right there. Chill right there, and then hopefully shoot a Typhoon in the face. In the face. Just go that way. Time to close the distance. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm a little confused about what the guillotine is doing, but I'm excited to find out. See what that happens. See what that does. Maybe it'll be something magical. And that, oh, that was an interesting choice for the Locust. Probably not what I would have done, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, yeah, just do that. Yush. I have a lot of velocity built up. Well, I guess we're flying off again. Goodbye. And with that, yeah, just do the thing. And for you, so you're at elevation 1. Height 1, level 0. Why did you go up a level? Can you go down? I don't know why you climbed on top of the building when I told you to walk into it, but okay. Sounds good. So Flashman tried to get up. Things happened. All right. Maybe I just lied to Psycho. But then why? I'm trying to figure out why this battle armor, when you walked in, it climbed on top of the turret. Seems really weird. Well, with that, presents for the Flashman. You are inside. Correct? Yes. Yes. So I'm going to try skipping again. Flashman, no. Typhoon. There we go. Oh, this poor little Locust. Why did you do the things that you did? Okay, and with that, the guillotine can hopefully receive some LRMs. Can give some medium pulses as friends for the Phoenix Hawk. Target the hex with a bomb. Sure. Cluster. Oh, I only have one? Come on. Well, we'll just do that. It's fine. Okay, and hold off on that. Hopefully, it just works the way it's supposed to. We're going to see if the infantry phase actually pops up this time. I hope it does. I have so many questions. So the blaze turret just shot at the battle armor that is inside of the blaze turret. That's interesting. Okay, I have questions. I have a lot of questions. So many questions. So very many questions, but that's okay. Sorry, give me half a second here. Okay. Where did the turn report go? There it is. Great. Okay, so the battle armor is having a lot of bad things happen to it somehow right now. The Karinsky put a medium laser into the Flashman. Into the right torso, a PPC into the right torso, which then goes into the center torso, destroying the center torso and destroying the Flashman. Ooh, wonderful. Very good, very good. The Typhoon destroyed my battle armor that was inside of the turret. Okay, cool. Good. Good. So goodbye battle armor, I guess. The Awesome firing at the Typhoon, put a PPC into the left side and another PPC into the turret. Phoenix Hawk hit the Crusader with a machine gun, missed with everything else. Ryan firing at the Locust, put a beam laser into the center torso. Everything else misses. Guillotine shoots its own turret because it does. Oh, I had these. Did I have these swapped around? Hold on. Wait. Am I being super silly here? Did I swap these around on accident? No, I didn't. Huh. Interesting. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, the guillotine just shot across at the other turret. That's very confusing. Okay. The Brutus firing at the Locust hits with some SRMs, doing a whole bunch of damage. Some more SRMs hit. PPC hits. Longbow firing at the guillotine misses with everything. Crusader firing at the Phoenix Hawk hits with the medium pulse laser into the left leg. Locust misses the Brutus completely. Marauder firing at the Locust puts PPC into the left leg, medium pulse into the center torso, and a medium pulse into the left leg. Then the medium bombard turret continues to pummel the behemoth, unfortunately, but it still stands. The Mech Buster drops some stuff on the Typhoon, causing some damage, but not a whole lot, honestly. Ostrak firing the Locust misses with pretty much everything. The Locust needed an 8, rolled a 2, fell, and destroyed its own center torso, which is super neat. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to talk about the problems I'm having. 1 second. Okay. There is that. Ah, good. It is actually on fire. Isn't that nice? And kick. Are we at 75% dead yet? I think we might be. Well, Phoenix Hawk is going to be having a bad day. It's not going to be going anywhere. It's supposed to be, what, 75%, right? 75%, which means I need to destroy 8 of them. Destroy or cripple? Destroy or cripple? Are you crippled? No, you just have heavy damage. Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. And oh, yes. It works. Yes. Okay, what happened? What happened? Ah, infantry combat in the medium bombard turret. Oh my. Attackers lose 2 personnel. Defenders lose 1 person. Ooh. Defending forces eliminated. Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, good deal. Not great. Not necessarily great combinations there, but okay. Was I supposed to end it this turn? I think I was. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I wasn't. Okay. Let's see here really quick. 135. And oh, the Typhoon is slightly a little on fire. That's nice. Yeah, it does seem a little heavy. Definitely seems a little heavy. But alas. Well, okay, so it didn't kill the battle armor troopers, but it did cause some significant damage. I want to hold on. Let's go back and take a look at it really quick. Round 5, round 4. Okay, so Defender 3 MPS. What is MPS? Can anybody help me? What is MPS? Combat roll 7, result 30 to 50%. Attackers lose 2 personnel. I think I just need to read the rules on this more than anything else. But it does seem a little... ha, ha, ha. Oh, goodness gracious. It does seem a little lopsided. Ah, no, don't do that. So we'll sit there because I think I can shoot the guillotine from where I'm at. Same thing with you. And then who are we at? Ah, well, that's unfortunate. But in a way, that's actually very fortunate. Just, you know, go that way. And in all honesty, just go like this. And then do this. And call it good. Shoot, you know what I should have done? I should have... Oh, actually, hold on. Wait. I should have changed, or I should have saved the game for when I had those small little problems. But I wonder, save games. Mm. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Sorry. Because we are actively dealing with a bug, I'm just saving some things. That way I can throw it all into the report. There we go. Okay. Things are good now. Should be fine. Page 170 of TAC Ops. Okay, good. Oh, Marine point score. Okay. Got it. TAC Ops 170. Just more things for me to do. Okay, the Phoenix Hawk fell down. The Brutus is on fire and crits on SRM6. That's unfortunate, but alas, here we are. Interesting. Okay. With that, you should. No, you moved, you punk. All right, that's fine. I'll just sit here and cry to myself. The Orion. That'll be fine. That's going to get warm, but it'll be fine. For you, honestly, let's do that. And last but not least, do that. Well, the Orion shoots the guillotine with the medium laser to the right arm and a medium laser into the left leg. Then we hit with 3 SRMs, doing 3 to the center torso, 3 to the head, causing a hit against the pilot, and 3 to the right arm. The medium blaze turret against the Orion hits with their blazer onto the right arm, and then also hits with a bunch of Infernos, causing the Orion to gain 12 more heat. They're going to be awful toasty now. That's going to put them at 10 or 12 heat over now. And then also hits with some SRMs, doing 2 to the center torso, 2 to the right arm, 2 to the left arm. Crusader against the Phoenix Hawk hits with 2 SRMs, doing 2 to the right torso, rear, 2 to the right leg, medium pulse into the center torso, rear, hitting on the gyro and the engine. Then a medium pulse goes into the head. It's down to 0 armor. Medium pulse into the center torso, rear, critting on the gyro twice. That essentially destroys the Phoenix Hawk, so goodbye, friend. Ostrak against the guillotine, ER large into the right torso, medium laser into the left arm, and SRM4 hits with a single dead fire into the left leg. Guillotine hits with a medium laser against the Brutus's rear. Mechbuster hits center torso of the guillotine. It's down to 4 armor. Manicore against the guillotine hits with 3 deadfire LRMs, doing 5 to the right torso, 1 to the center torso. SRMs hit with 4 of them. Does 2 to the right arm, 2 to the right torso, and 2 to the right torso. The PPC hits the right torso. It's down to 10 internal structure. The longbow misses with earthing. Orion. The Kerensky puts a medium laser into the right arm, PPC into the center torso, and 2 SRMs, 2 to the right arm and 2 to the center torso. The Guillotine hits with 3 SRMs, doing 2 to the right torso, 2 to the right torso, 2 more to the right torso. Then a single SRM hits into the right leg. The Guillotine took 100 damage, needs an 11, and rolls an 11. The bad boy stays standing. Shoot. Okay, so that's officially a victory right there, because I think we can all agree that the Phoenix Hawk is slightly a lot. Whoops. Disabled. And then we kick the Guillotine. The left leg is down to 2 armor, but it stays standing. Fortunately, we do take the day. Ta-da! No, and yes. Save. There we be. Good deal. We lost one of our battle armor teams. The other one got kind of dinged up, but overall, we did good. Did fine. This one, I think it's garbage, honestly, that they got killed inside of the turret by the turret. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. That means the turret would, that just doesn't make sense. So I'm not going to say they're a total loss. Fine. I have to replace the people, whatever, fine. Something went horribly bad wrong. But I'm not going to replace the equipment. It's going to make that executive decision. All right. And then all that is fine and well. All that is good. Worth minus 1 billion C-bills. I have questions. Oh, because it was, okay. We engage those. And we engaged that one. Great question. I don't have an answer for you. Okay, so I see. Oh no. Is there, okay, good. Okay, so I'm not going to get the medium bombard turret because minus 1 billion C-bills might be a little excessive. Just a touch. Just a touch. Okay, so with all of that, the Demolisher should be a total loss, right? Yeah. Demolisher's a total loss. Flashman, I think it lost the center torso, right? Yeah. The Locust lost the center torso. The Phoenix Hawk did not lose the center torso. That's honestly about how long I'm going to take. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I am going to probably only play for about another 10, maybe 15 minutes. So I'm sorry, folks. It's going to be a slightly shorter stream today, but I am tired. But let's do some exploring. Let's take a walk. Okay, got it. We got an annihilation. Always exciting. Always exciting. Good. Good, 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 good. So for us to leave you all on a nice little cliffhanger, we have a essential VIP ambush, a crisis convoy escort, and an annihilation all coming up for you. Um, let's go ahead and go forward a day or two here. And actually, we need to do this really quick. Bow. Okay. There we go. Let's go forward a day. Okay, Recon Lance came home a little early. Probably need to let things chill for a day or two here. How long do I have on this contract again? Not very long. I kind of have to keep pushing it. Advance one more day. All right. And we're not going to do any more scenarios tonight because knowing my luck, this will take a while. And I need to go to bed, unfortunately. If I can, I will try to do another stream on Friday. I'm not going to make any promises. I'm not going to make any guarantees. I would say that there's maybe a 10 or 20% chance they'll actually get to it. Otherwise, I will see you all in the beginning of May. I hope that you all stay safe. I hope that you all have a wonderful month of April. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. But you all take care. Have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you next time. And before you all run away, I'll see about maybe us raiding somebody else. So take care. Thanks for joining.